splitting trees to make planks by using wedges. It's basically a wedge that they're opening up with. Once they cut to a more manageable thickness, they were laid on the table, just like these, and pegged down so they didn't move. And then the tabletop itself moved backwards and forwards on rollers. You can see they're all on rollers here, just free running. The blade would stay exactly where it is, getting powered from these cams above and a water wheel just outside. The rock would move backwards and forwards on there, cutting them away into smaller sizes, so we've got smaller blocks, more in line to the sizes behind us, and whichever order that we're trying to fill at the time. Now, if they were trying to do a small ladies order, 14 by 8s, they'd make them slightly bigger, so when they dress the slates, they'd come down to that 14 by 8. Now then, the rock then would come to the slate splitter, which unfortunately for you is me. My chisel's disappeared. Now then, slate splitting today is done exactly the same way as it was done 200 years ago. Because machines are very, very expensive, and they've made them, and slate quarries have bought them, and they've gone back to using men. Because men can spot the defects in the rock, they're quicker, they're better to identify it, and then you've got me. The machine's quicker and better than me. Come out with one of my excuses now. I've been here since February. These men had a 5-year apprenticeship. I've got more. Now then, out of an inch of slate, they're expected to get 8 slates, so an 1/8 of an inch thick. Now they wouldn't start on the edge of the rock, they'd always go to the middle. Because if they started on the edge, it would just chip away. So go to the middle, go to the middle again. I'll try one more. Give it a little mark this time to hopefully help me. Good job, I'm a tour guide, yeah? That's all split pretty well. My other excuse is this rock has already been thrown away. These are offcuts from blocks that the Victorians used and threw away. You can see here it's full of defects. That's natural stuff that happens in the rock. You can't help it. But some of these faults, all you have to do is turn the block over and it'll split from the other way. A machine can't identify that. So it's wasting rock when there's no need to be wasting it. Now our smallest slate that we would make is a 10 by 4.5. I'm going to make one for Barbie's house. This is the Graves dressing machine, invented here in 1885. It's like a big old-fashioned lawnmower. They use machines to dress pretty much the same as this today. So it's another innovation that they just couldn't get better. My first cut is just to get a straight line. There's my straight line there, and I've got the start of my chamfered edge. Now then, once I've got my straight line, I go over to here, which is again my straight line for my 90 degrees, and my measuring stick. The measuring stick, same as the old-fashioned one, I'll show you in a moment, starts off at 36 inches, goes down in 2s to 18, then singles with a 1/2 inch at the bottom to make that 10 by 4.5. There we are. I have my finished roofing slate. what I've got my chamfered edge all the way around. And that chamfer actually came from the Romans. So it's been in this country for 1600 to 2000 years. A lot of the slates coming in now